And definitely Egypt's one of them. I mean, ever since I don't know, this is my personal experience, but my first kind of interest in travel has to be Egypt, because you kind of learn about the pyramids and you're like, wow, will I ever go and see the pyramids? And it's this ancient history. And even Egypt has a little bit of a bad rap for it. Like, people would recommend you go to England, Germany, like nice, easy travels.
It's so different though.
You go to Egypt and yes, it's not as easier to travel as just say London. But you get to Egypt and it's just an experience in itself. I mean, not only is it, yes, you start off with the pyramids in Cairo, but I feel like once you leave Cairo is when Egypt starts getting interesting.
Well, that was Jocelyn's experience. Jocelyn said, for her childhood dream was to see the pyramids, but it wasn't her favorite when she got there.
Yeah.
Because we traveled all the way from Abu Simbel down south.
Abu Simbel was my favorite.
Isn't that amazing?
And that was one of the last
It was one of mine too.
Yeah.
But we started there. And then we went all the way up to Alexandria, up north.
See, I didn't do Alexandria.
And we camped with the Bedouins in the Western Desert as
Amazing.
well. But yeah, no, it was fantastic. It was fantastic. I can understand when you said Egypt.
Yeah.
Because you're in awe all the time.
All the time. And I mean, it's a total different culture. And of course, like, there is a big, heavy, like, Muslim influence there. So of course, coming from Australia, where, there is religion here in Australia, but it's not to the point where it's the entire culture. So you just going in there. Yeah. You're taking it all in. It's kind of like, let's throw you in the deep end. And and you've never swam before and you need to go out. But the food was great there.
And you have to assimilate. In that. And that was so friendly though. I mean, you get pestered a lot.
Of course, if you go to the souks,
Yeah, but that's
half the fun though.
That's half the fun.
You need to have that mentality when you're going into the souks of everyone. I mean, if you've been to Kuta and Bali, come on, it's like they pester you for bintang tops there as well.
True.
This is at least like nice silk in.
But I have to say, the one reason why that trip was so good for us is because of our guide.
Yes.
We had one of the best guides and he became a really good mate.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And he was an Egyptologist, but a lot of the other tour guides, he was going up to them and correcting them on what they were saying.
That would have been fun to watch.
Oh, yeah. But in a really, he'd go up and say, look, you're like my brother.
Yeah.
You're in my industry. But when you said this about the high priest, the high priest don't wear white. Just between you and me.
Oh, that's nice.
For the next time. And we'd hear him going up and correcting, but he was so knowledgeable, but so laid back.
Yeah.
He had a great sense of humor. And, I'm actually, he's invited me back to go film some tours there. Wow. And he said he'll pay for everything.
Take that. Hey, you're jumping into my industry here, Wayne.